Good morning, children. Now, in today's session, we will be discussing some important questions of atomic structure or structure of atom. These are, very important, and please watch till the end so that you get good practice of all the kinds of numericals which can be asked from this chapter, right? Now, let's see one by one all the questions. Number one, it says compare the energies of two radiations with the wavelength 800 and 400 nanometer. Now, when you are comparing, you need not actually convert these nanometer into meter. Normally we convert it, but in this particular question we need not. I will tell you how. Suppose, children, I write this formula, a relation between energy and wavelength. I have E is equal to hc by lambda. In this particular question, h and c will be constant for both the wavelengths. So we need not actually put the values of h and c. We can just compare energy and wavelengths of the two. Like if I say I have energy is inversely related to wavelength. So if I compare for one and the second radiation, I will get something like this. E1 by E2 will be equal to lambda 2 by lambda 1. That's it. So because even if I put hc value, suppose they ask you calculate the energies of the two radiations, then you have to calculate it. Here you need not calculate, you will just put this E1 by E2 is equal to lambda 2 by lambda 1. Now what is lambda 2, children? Here lambda 2 is, for us, I am taking this as the first and this as second. As given in the question, we have to take that way. So lambda 2 is 400 divided by 800, and even if we do not convert, it is fine, because if I convert one into meter, the other one also will be by the same unit. So I am getting the ratio as 1:2. Is it clear? The first one is clear. We can just use the relation between E1, E2, lambda 1, lambda 2, right? Now, next question we will be discussing here is this one. See, the question says that a bulb emits wavelength of this much, 4500 angstrom. The bulb is rated as 150 watts. Now, if I take watts, it will be joule per second in that unit. So, we will be considering, and that too, they are saying that 8% of the energy is emitted as the light. Of the bulb, this is the wattage of the bulb, and of that 8% only is emitted as light. How many photons are emitted by bulb per second? So what we are going to do is that we will be using this relation E is equal to hc by lambda. But one thing is, you have to see that you are using everything in a same unit, because if this I am taking in meter, you have to use h value, c value also in MKS system. Okay, so I will be using here h value as 6.625 or 626 into 10 to the power minus 34. I am using MKS in joule second. This is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Now we know that 1 angstrom is 10 to the power minus 10 meter. So this I will convert 4500 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 10. 10 to the power minus 10. Okay, but now we will solve it. We are going to get here 4.42 into 10 to the power minus 19 joules. This is what I am getting as energy. This energy, what I am getting is per photon. Per photon. This is the energy per photon. It emits the wavelength of this much. Okay, so this is per photon energy we calculated. Now, further, what is the energy emitted by bulb? We will check that. Energy emitted by bulb is 150 and 8% of that. That means I will take 150 into 8 by 100. If I solve it, children, I am getting 12 joules. This is energy emitted by bulb. This is energy per photon. They are asking us how many photons will be emitted. For that, what we will do? Therefore, number of photons will be equal to the energy emitted, that means by the bulb, divided by energy of one photon. The total energy by one photon will give you the number of photons. So it will be 12 divided by 4.42 into 10 to the power minus 19. If I solve this, children, I am getting as 2.71 into 10 to the power 19 per second. Number of photons per second. Clear? You can just go on taking screenshots in between so that you have the solution of it. Now, one more question we are taking. Actually, we will be discussing many more. Okay, next bit I am taking this one. The question is that calculate the wavelength of the spectral line obtained in the spectrum of lithium ion when the transition. Lithium ion when they are talking about. When it's a uni-electron species where the difference between the two level is 2 and the sum is 4. This we have to keep in mind. This is important. Let us take this as N1 and N2. We don't know what is N1 and N2 value as such, but the difference between the two they have given as 2 and the sum is 4. That means I will form two equations. N2 minus N1 is equal to 2 and N1 plus N2 is equal to 4. Got it? So from the first equation, if I solve, what will be N2? N2 will be equal to N1 plus 2. That we will take on the other side. It will become plus. This N2, if I put it here, what will I get? N1 plus 2 is equal to 4. Okay. So what will I get now? It will be 2N1 plus N2. Oh no, it will be, that 2 I am taking the other side. That is 4 minus 2, that is 2. So what am I getting? N1 as 1 I am getting. If children I get N1 as 1, if I put the value here or here, okay, so I will get, if this is 1, that means what will be this value? We got it. N1 is 1. The difference between that means this will be 3. So we got N1 value as this and N2 value as 3, children I am getting. This is now important for us to use in the question. Okay, till here it is clear. Now if I put this N1 value in any of this equation or in this equation, I will get that N2 value. Okay, so now I am getting that N2 value as 3. Now I have to put in that Rydberg's equation. What is Rydberg's equation? You have 1 by lambda is R into Z square minus 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. Okay. Now I will put this R value, or if I also told you, you can use R later as 1 by R. Also I am taking this as R only as of now, and then I know what is Z value for this is 3. So 3 square I will put. It is 1 by 1 square minus 1 by 3 square. Okay, so if I solve this, if I solve the inner part of this, I am getting R and 3 square, and this is, if I solve it, 1 minus 1 by 9 and solve, it is 8 by 9. Okay, this is still 1 by lambda. What is lambda then? Lambda will be equal to that 9 also will get cancelled. Okay, what are you left over with? You are just left over with 1 by R, that is 1 by R, and then you are also getting here as 1 by 8. So, and if I put this value for 1 by R, as I told you, 911 or 912, We can put that will be giving us the answer in angstrom. But otherwise, if I am just converting that into meter, I am getting the answer as 1.14 into 10 to the power 8. I am getting this much meter answer. Is it clear, children? Till here, please take the screenshot till here. Now we'll discuss some more questions. Now, let us take another question which says calculate the ratio of the radius of second orbit of hydrogen with that of the third orbit of hydrogen. We know the formula. We have done R is equal to 0.529 angstrom unit into n square by z. Okay, I'm not putting 1 and 2 as of now. It is 2 and 3, sorry. So I'm not putting that as of now because I'm just coming to that relation. Now it is for hydrogen. This can be neglected. This also will be constant. So what am I getting? I am just getting for actually if I am writing this for the second value. Let me write like this. I am not writing this part. I am not writing this part because this will be common for both. Even if I write it, it is going to get neglected. This into 2 square by 1 I am getting. If I write for the second one, I am getting, this is in angstrom unit, 2.529 angstrom unit into 3 square by 1. Children, if I am writing, this is 3. R2 and R3. So if I write that R2 and R3 relation, I am getting just 4 by 9. Okay, this by this, the other things will get cancelled. Till here clear? Okay. Now we are discussing the next question. Okay, next one we are having here. The question is calculate the ratio of the wavelengths of the first spectral line of Lyman and Balmer series. That means we are asked to calculate the ratio of the first line. Now what is first line, children? For Lyman the first line is 2 to 1. For Balmer the first line is 3 to 2. Okay, I am just writing the formula for both. Then let us see what it is. 1 by lambda, I am writing for Lyman के लिए I am just mentioning L. This is equal to, you have here R, H I am neglecting because hydrogen it is 1. So it is 1 by 1 square minus 1 by 2 square. I hope you know that this N1 which we are taking here is the orbit to which it is coming, and this is from where it is coming. I hope you remember the formula. What was the formula we discussed? 1 by lambda is R into Z square into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. Okay, so now what we are doing, this part if I solve it, what will I get is, I am just getting here 1 by lambda as 3R by 4. Okay, this is for Lyman. Let us calculate for Balmer now. For Balmer I am writing this R into 1 by 2 square minus 1 by 3 square. Okay, now if I solve this, it is 1 by 4 and this is 1 by 9. If I solve at LCM 36, so you'll be getting 5 by 36. So you're getting this by here, you're having this into 5 by 36, you'll get it. Okay, now we are asked to find out the ratio. You can just find out the ratio. What you will get is lambda L, that is for Lyman. Then for Balmer you are getting as 4 by 3R. I will get like this, and I am getting here 5R by 36, and if I solve this, children, I will be getting as 5 by 27. Is this clear? You can take the screenshot of this question and see whether the solution is clear. If you solve this, children, you will be getting this. I'll cancel out. This is 1 and this will be 9. So I'm getting 5 by 27. Clear till here? Okay. Now I am discussing the next question, children. Here the next one is this. Yes. The question is the way in ultraviolet region of atomic spectrum of hydrogen, a line is obtained at this wavelength. Though we have calculated the wavelength, you may also have noticed which line we are talking about. But anyway, we are asked to calculate the energy for that, and we know energy is equal to hc by lambda. One thing, children, you can never use angstrom, nanometer, picometer in the calculations. You have to convert them into meter or centimeter. But see to it, if you are using HNC in that unit, you will be using this also in the similar unit. Now, we will put the value. I am using in MKS system 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. This is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So this also I will be converting into meter. I will be converting 1 angstrom is how much? 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Okay, so then I will solve it and I will get. So I am getting here the answer as 1.937 into 10 to the power minus 18 joules. So what you do is you take all the power separately. This in the numerator will become 18. So 34 minus 18 you can take, and then you simplify the other things. Then it will be little easy. If you mix up everything, then there are chances of going wrong. Okay. Now, next question, children, we are taking here is this one. Calculate the wavelength in angstrom unit. They are saying for wavelength of the photon having energy equal to 1 electron volt. We know first, that we will write here कि 1 electron volt is 1.609 into 10 to the power minus 19 joules. Okay, then we will be using this formula. E is equal to hc by lambda. What are we asked to calculate? Lambda. So you will have lambda is equal to hc by E. What is h? We are using joules में it's given, so we will be using h value also in joule. 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 34. This also will be in MKS into 10 to the power 8. And energy, I cannot use energy in electron volt or in electron volt in the calculation. Ergs I can use depending upon whether we are using in CGS. So I will use here 1.609 into 10 to the power minus 90. Clear? Okay. Now, if I solve this, I will get as 12.4 into 10 to the power minus 7. So then I can convert this into angstrom unit. Now this is in meter, children. So to convert this, what we will do is we will multiply this with 10 to the power 10. So what will I get now? 12.40 into 10 to the power 3 angstrom. Clear? Till here it is clear. Please take the screenshot. I hope it is visible. Check it. Next question now. See, it is sodium street lamp gives off characteristic yellow light of this much wavelength. It's given in nanometer and we are asked to calculate energy per mole. Please read these things very carefully. Are they asking per mole or they're asking per atom like this? So per mole means in 1 mole you have Avogadro number. So we need to multiply with Avogadro number. So what we will do? Energy is equal to Avogadro number into hc by lambda. Nothing great thing, but you might get stuck if you don't know what has to be done. 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 into 8. 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 34 into 3 into 10 to the power 8. Mind it, children, here normally children go wrong if they do not use the same units. This is in joule, this should be in meter. Okay. Now, we have to convert this. We know 1 nanometer is 10 to the power minus 9 meter. So I have to multiply this with 10 to the power minus 9. Okay, so now if I solve these all powers, I am going to take separate, and these values I can take separate. So if we solve 2.036 10 to the power 5 joule per mole. Got it till here? Okay, now we are taking next question. Now we will see. Okay, see this question. It says the angular momentum of electron. Angular momentum is given. MVR is given. You are asked to calculate. This is a tricky question. Calculate the wavelength of a spectral line emitted when the electron falls from this to the next lower level. Okay. Now first let us write MVR is equal to NH by 2 pi. This value, children, is known to us. This we know. We know H. We know pi value. Can we calculate N? Right? So what I am doing, what is N now, children? N is equal to 2 into pi into angular momentum. That this I am taking here directly. 4.218 into 10 to the power minus 34 divided by Planck's constant. 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 34. You may find, it is very lengthy, but it is coming out to be very simple. These are getting cancelled, and the other thing 3.14 you can put here, and if you solve, you get N is equal to 4. That is from 4th to 3rd. They are asking us to calculate. 4th to 3rd means Lyman-Balmer-Paschen series. That means for Paschen ka first line they are asking us to calculate. Okay. So 1 by lambda is R into Z hydrogen. Yes, I am not writing it. So 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. Okay. Now what is N1 here? 3, because this is from this level it is going down. Okay, and N2 will be 4. Now we will put the value here, children. It is R into 1 by 3 square minus 1 by 4 square. Got it? Now we are going to put the R value, or as I said, you can take the reverse also. Okay, so that way also you can do. If I solve it, I get lambda 1.876 10 to the power minus 4 centimeter. Why centimeter, children, here? Now this, don't bother about these as MKS we have taken. R value we have taken as 109677. This is in centimeter. If you want, you can write in meter. No issues. In that case, because these were only used to calculate N value. Okay, here if I use this in centimeter, I am getting this. If you want, we can write in meter or convert into angstrom also. Okay, children. Now, the next question, children, we are taking. You are asked to calculate wave number of the radiation having frequency this. What is wave number? Nu bar. Nu bar is 1 by lambda. Okay, we don't know what is lambda but we know only frequency in this. So what to do? We know the other relation, frequency is equal to C by lambda. We know frequency C by lambda. So what will be lambda equal to? Lambda will be equal to C by frequency. So I have to put this value here now, C by frequency. What will be now my wave number? Wave number will be equal to 1 by this. That means it will be frequency divided by C. What is my frequency given in the question? 4 into 10 to the power 11 kilohertz. Kilohertz means into 10 to the power 3 also, divided by this. So 3 into 10 to the power, it is 8. So we will write here, no issues. If I am writing 8, I am getting answer in meter. If I use as 10, I'll get the answer in centimeter. So if I solve it in the numerator, this will be then 14 minus 8. That means I am getting this as 6, and this will be minus, so the overall will be 6. It is 4 by 3, that is 1.3. So this will be in per meter. Got it, children? Now till here it is clear. So please make sure you complete all the questions, the 10 questions which I have discussed today in the today's session, and I will be posting some more topics in atomic structure for your more practice. So please keep watching.